I'm here in Harlech, North Wales, to review the Julie Andrews collection of poems, songs and lullabies, selected by Julie Andrews and Emma Walton Hamilton, and beautifully, I repeat, beautifully illustrated by James McMullen. Now, the book is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, just look at that. How beautiful is that? Really beautiful, sort of autumny colours. Now, it's got absolutely fantastic poems in it, and wonderful, you know, it's got lyrics to songs, and songs which we associate with Julie Andrews as well, like My Favourite Things, and things like that. But it's beautiful, and there's introductions to each section by Julie Andrews. So there's a section on animals, and then there's a section on growing up, then there's a section called Accentuate the Positive. There we go. So there's there's an introduction, and then there's lyrics to songs like Accentuate the Positive, and Favourite Things and things like that. There we are, there's Favourite Things, and A Cockeyed Optimist from South Pacific. And it's just absolutely beautiful. And then there's poems which are also written by Emma Walton Hamilton, Julie Andrews' daughter, and Julie herself. Now this one's called Faith, by Emma Walton Hamilton, which I'll read to you. You said to us, your arms outstretched, a golden boy of 3, I'm waiting for a butterfly to come and land on me. Your dad and I were worried. We exchanged a little smile. You know, Dad offered tenderly, that might take a while. Try again, I added, when the bushes are in flower, but still you stood there motionless for what seemed like an hour. How about a game of catch? Dad hoped he could distract. After the butterfly, you said, with confidence and tact. We knew, as grown-ups do, of course, this dream would not come true, that tears and disappointment would undoubtedly ensue. Yet suddenly from nowhere, just the way you had foretold, Her Majesty appeared and settled lightly on your shoulder. Your smile extended ear to ear. You looked at Dad and me. She flexed her lovely orange wings, and you said simply, see. Now that's, I love that poem. I think it's really touching, that. But there's 2 poems in here which are probably my favourites, which were written about, well, they're about daughters. So Emma's written one about her daughter, and then Julie has written one about her daughter Emma. So Emma's is called Our Lady of Perpetual Demand. I want, you say. When can I have it? When? Another date? No, I won't. And no, no, no again. I sigh, I ask for manners. Counter, I don't want to hear it. But in my heart I celebrate your dazzling strength of spirit. And then Observation by Julie Andrews. Sweet, beloved daughter of mine, I recall when you were merely 9. I passed your room one sunny day, and saw you caught in the mirror's sway. You happily turned this way and that, and cupped your chest, which was seriously flat. In profile you murmured the priceless line, ha, you said, coming along just fine. But the poems in here, I mean, there's some really funny ones. I mean, this one's Wonderful Sick. It's about a little girl trying to get off school, so she's pretending that she's sick and that she's got all sorts of illnesses and things like that. So there's some really funny ones in it, and things like the turkey shot out of the oven, and the day Daddy fell in the pond, and things like that, and if your nose was on your toes, and things like that. Now this is one of my favourite songs, actually, More I Cannot Wish You, from Guys and Dolls, and it is a beautiful, beautiful poem, really, if you read it. But as you can see, the illustrations are just absolutely beautiful, really, really gorgeous, you know, the way that it's been put together. And it's you know, a great book, not just for children, but for anybody, really. And there's some really memorable poems in there, and ones which have a lot of heart. they're wonderful. Now I'm in North Wales at the moment, in Harlech, at my friend's farm, and somewhere in this book there are 2 limericks based on Welsh somewhere, if I can find them anywhere. Let me see. Look at the illustrations. I mean, just look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And then poems like the ABC is a really good poem as well. And Today I'm Going Yesterday. And The King's Breakfast, which apparently is a favourite poem of Julie Andrews. Now here we are. I've tried learning Welsh many times. Now, as I think most people know, that there's a place in Wales. Now, for those who have never been to Wales, this is Wales. This is Harlech, North Wales, which is an absolutely beautiful part of the world. Absolutely gorgeous. And that's the sheepdog Jim. Hello, gorgeous. Yes. But I'll finish my book review with this poem. My auntie, who lives in Llanfair, in the Go-Go-Gok, has asked me to stay, but unfortunately Llanfair, in the Go-Go-Gok is a long, long way away. Will I ever go to Llanfair, in the Go-Go-Gok? It's difficult to say. And that's by Colin West. And indeed it is very difficult to say. I have to say I've never been there, but it looks absolutely beautiful. But it's a gorgeous book, absolutely beautiful, really beautifully put together, and also the inside is even more beautiful because it's signed by Julie and Emma and James McMullen. But it's just a gorgeous book, so beautifully put together, and the poems are full of heart. And you know, if you ever want a thought, or you know, you want to feel happy for a moment, then poetry is a wonderful way to do it. And this book isn't, you know, just for children. It's for adults and, you know, for the young and the young at heart. So make sure that you buy it. Of course, it's expensive. It's about £20 or $20, but it's well worth it. And I have 2 copies. And then there is a CD at the back of the book, which has some of the poems read aloud, and there is an audio book as well. So it's well worth a buy. Go and buy it now. Check out Amazon.com.